cause.
What
makes every order special? Their ability to make old situations a lot better? Or the memories they help us create? It's the joy each order brings. We know this, and that's why for whatever life needs you may have, Jumia is here for you. Download the Jumia app.
Yes, last one with us on sports segment of the news. Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital, played host to an extraordinary meeting of the National Sport Council, which brought together top sport officials from across the country. The meeting focused on preparations for the 22nd National Sport Festival and took key decisions on the future of sport in Nigeria. Delegates deliberated on the inclusion of various sports, infrastructure readiness, and ways to promote grassroots sports development nationwide.
City of Abeokuta played host to a high-level gathering of Nigeria's top sports policymakers as it welcomed the extraordinary meeting of the National Council of Sport, the nation's apex decision-making body on sports development. Present were commissioners and directors of sports from all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory, alongside key stakeholders from across sports sector. The meeting focused on making important decisions about the upcoming 22nd National Sport Festival, the Gateway Games, as well as discussing the overall future of sports in Nigeria. Welcoming delegates to the state, Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun, represented by his deputy, Engineer Noimon Salako Oyedele, assured the council that Ogun is committed to hosting a memorable and world-class sport festival.
Our administration has invested significantly in upgrading and constructing sports infrastructure across the state, particularly to support Gateway Games 2024. From the refurbishment and construction of new facilities at the MKO Abiola International Stadium to the upgrading of facilities in Ijeja and Shagamu, we're ensuring that our athletes and those from across the country can compete in safe, modern, and professional environments.
Presiding over the meeting, Director General of the National Sport Commission, Chief Bukola Olopade, emphasized the significance of the gathering in repositioning Nigeria sports. Deliberations were intense. Delegates debated the inclusion of certain sports in the festival lineup, and after lengthy discussion, it was unanimously agreed that rugby would be excluded, having not featured in the zonal elimination. However, the inclusion of shooting remained on the table. Ogun State Commissioner for Sport, Honorable Wasiu Isiaka, argued that the state had already made adequate preparations. The council then resolved that shooting would be included pending the readiness of the facilities before the festival. Speaking after the session, Director General of the National Sport Commission, Chief Bukola Olopade, described the resolution reached as pivotal with the potential to reshape the trajectory of sports in Nigeria.
I've always argued that the brains that we have in sports in Nigeria can measure up with anywhere in the world. And the deliberations today will tell you, from the state commissioners who are very vibrant and brilliant to those who were allowed to speak in council, the delivery was excellent.
Honorable Wasiu Isiaka also expressed satisfaction with the outcome, commending the collaborative spirit of the council.
At the meeting like this, we are not discussing based on sentiment, but based on what we believe is good for all of us. And of course, you can see the debate and things like that. So far so good. I'm satisfied.
Delegates left the meeting energized, vowing to take the resolutions back to their respective states for implementation.
Here is a collective discussion between the councils and the management of each sports councils in the state. So I want to say we've gone so far in sport architecture in Nigeria.
We had a beautiful deliberation. There were debates here and there as if we were arguing. We are trying to set a beautiful standard so that our youth, our young one, will enjoy the sport activity, and the benefit will be for the youth and will be for the state.
Real Madrid boss Carlo Ancelotti